Hi, today you're going to be performing and practicing lab card number 3. In this activity today, you're going to be using high notes and low notes, high tones, low tones. The piano is made of high and low sounds, as you've already learned. When you're playing on the right of the piano, that is your high sounds. Okay? As you move up the piano, as you move to the right, the sound is going higher. Listen. Okay? The sound is going up the piano and getting higher. As we move to the left, the sound is going down. It is getting lower. We have high sounds. We have low sounds. And then in the middle of our piano, we have medium sounds. Right? They're not high. They're not low either. But they follow the same rule. As you move to the right, they do get higher. As you move to the left, they do get lower. Listen as they go higher. Now listen as they get lower. So right now, what I'd like you to do is play some high sounds on the piano, then play some low sounds on the piano, and play some right in the middle. All right, at this point, what you're going to do is take out your assignment book. You are going to pick your favorite piece that you practiced this last week, and you're going to play it one time on the high keys, then you're going to play it one time on the low keys. Go ahead and take out your book and press pause on the video. The next thing that you're going to do is take out the rhythm cards that are in your folder. On these rhythm cards, there are 3 different types of notes. There's a quarter note. This is worth 1 beat. When you count it or play it, you would say 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Or if you wanted to use the syllables for it, you would say ta, 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 ta. Okay? We also have half notes. Half notes have a stem, and the note head is empty. Okay? It's hollow. Quarter note, the note head is colored in. Half note is empty. The half note is worth 2 beats. You may or may not have played this already in your music. Okay? If you were to clap or count this, you would say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, as it's worth 2 beats. If you wanted to use the syllables for it, you would say ta, ah, ta, ah, ta, ah. Okay. Quarter notes are worth 1, 1, or ta. Half notes are worth 2, 1, 2, or ta, ah. Some other notes that you may find in your rhythm cards are whole notes. The whole note is worth 4 beats. This is a long note. When you see this, it doesn't have a stem, just the note head is hollow. This is worth 4 beats. You would say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? If you wanted to use the syllables, it would be ta, ah, 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 ta, ah, 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 ta, ah, ah, ah. Okay. Now looking at your card, there's a couple other things on here. First, let's look at the beginning. This is a time signature. You will learn this in a few weeks if you haven't already. The time signature tells you exactly how many beats are supposed to be in a measure. And a measure is kind of like a measuring cup. It's holding an equal amount of beats inside there. What is dividing your music into those equal measures are these lines right here. These are bar lines. They're separating or grouping your music into equal amounts. So in this case, these bar lines right here will group your music into 4 equal beats. Okay? Now if you notice, this first measure has a half note and 2 quarter notes. Although there's only 3 notes in here, it still has 4 beats because this is worth 2. These are each worth 1. So there are 4 beats in that measure. You would count 1, 2, 3, 4. This measure, there are 4 beats. They are each worth 1. And since we are only having 4 beats in a measure, we would say 1, 2, 3, 4. This measure here also has 2 quarter notes and 1 half note. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 1 note is in this measure, but there are still 4 beats because the whole note is worth 4 beats. So you would say 1, 2, 3, 4. So going back to the beginning and counting this card, we would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I want you to clap and count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Now you are going to repeat the same process for the other cards that are in your folder. Okay? They have half notes, whole notes, and quarter notes. Your time signature may be 4/4, which is 4 beats in a measure. It could also be 3/4. You'll have to look through there and see if you have any that say 3/4. You may. If they do, then you are going to count 3 beats per measure. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, you can clap or tap on your lap. Go ahead and do that now. Welcome back. You may or may not have time for the third activity on your sheet, and that is to complete the activity sheet that's in your folder. If you don't have time to do this right now, that's okay. Go ahead and put it in your folder, in your assignment book, and take it home with you this week and complete that activity. Bring it back with you when you come back to your lesson next week. Have fun, and we'll see you next week.